We are here at the Microsoft booth, and over there are Xbox Live Arcade games, but one of them won the DreamBuildPlay contest of 2009, and that is Dust in Elysian Tail. And we are here with the head of Humble Heart, Dean. How is it to finally see the game out on the show floor for people to play?
It's been exciting. I mean, I've been working in solitude for the last 3 years, crafting this thing, and finally having it showing on the floor, and people seem to be receptive. People seem to be enjoying it. It's exciting, incredibly exciting.
What is the story behind Dust and his faithful companion?
I'm kind of keeping the story under wraps a little bit. I mean, I will say it's a fairly dark story. It doesn't really show like in the artwork. It looks kind of colorful and cheerful, but it's actually a pretty serious story, you know. And obviously the sidekick Fidget is meant to be a foil to kind of add a little light, brevity to it. So.
Now, is this your first endeavor in the animation? The animation's beautiful, so I wonder if do you have any background in the animation industry or even in the game development industry?
So my background is I'm an animator by trade, and that's what I do, independent animation and such. But I wanted to learn how to program, so I picked up X and A and started learning that in C#. And I started making this little game, and it kind of started ballooning. Microsoft showed interest, it won DreamBuildPlay, and they signed me for arcade.
It must have been quite a stir when you finally learned that you had won the 2009 contest. I mean, what have you done since? I mean, I know you've done a lot, but what specifically have you done with the help from Microsoft in making this final product?
Well, I'm still they're fairly hands off, and they've been really great in letting me craft what I want to make. Just kind of pushing me in the right direction. Make sure things are fine on their end. But, just making sure the combat is tighter. The DreamBuildPlay build was pretty light on content, so just basically fleshing that out into a full experience. It's just adding all the content. It's just been it's turning into a huge game. Now we're still putting, voiceovers into it and such. It's ballooning.
Now, there's a little bit of a Metroid, Castlevania-like elements thrown in there with levels and the open directions where you need power-ups. What other games would you say inspired you with the gameplay that we see here in Dust?
Castlevania is a great reference. I mean, it's almost my main reference. I love definitely like a Metroidvania style. There's definitely a RPG, leveling up. There's loot. And on top of it is like this crazy combat system, which is a little bit like a Devil May Cry or Ninja Gaiden. And it's really just kind of a mishmash of all my favorite genres of games. And I love 2D games, so it made sense to kind of stick that together into one game.
Now, when can we expect this game to be finally finished? I know you're still probably hard at work making it and working on that demo alone, but when can we finally expect to see it on our Xboxes?
The game is it's nearing the end of completion. It's going to be done this year, but it's a little early to start nailing a date. So,
yeah, I can't wait to see it. I mean, it's been a few years running now, and hey, when it comes out, I hope you better get it because it looks like a beautiful game to try out.